Welcome to Tyre Talks. Today we have the BMW S1000RR with us. If I would have lived my life close to a track like BIC, or maybe if I would have made my residence as Germany, where the closest would be Autobahn, then definitely I would have retained my choice to go for the Michelin Power Cup 2 if I owned this machine. But unluckily, I have a 9-to-5 job to focus and I live in India, so I need to make a wisest choice. So let's get practical and see what tires would make real sense when you own this machine in India. Now, being practical, having machines like these, which puts up about 200 horses, definitely needs some sticky tires, or at least balls of steel. But here, let's be super practical. With a ride height of about 824 mm, for a man like me who's about 5 foot and 10 inches tall, will definitely be able to slam my foot on the ground to control those fishtails and fail launches. Also, knowing the whereabouts, like knowing where do you stay, which geographical location in India, what kind of usage you have, and what interests you possess is super duper important when you're making a tire choice. It's not only about the machine and the tire, it's about the rider as well, and the location we live in, and the usage it has. So let's be more wise while choosing the next set of tires. So let's see an average user. Tires like the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3, or the Rosso Force, or why not, even the Metzeler M7s or the M9 can do a fair bit of job handling these kind of beamers. But then, there are two things that these tires have to focus on. One, to stick on the road in any kind of situation. Second, to also last longer. These tires are definitely built for street usages and a little bit of track or maybe hyper riding. If you can restrict yourself to do minimal hyper riding and more of street usage, then these are the tires that you need to go for, because these tires last longer and does a fair bit of job to handle these kind of beasts. And here's the twist. Bikes like these, which produces around 116 Newton meters of torque with almost 6th generation of loaded electronics all the way from Germany, is really hard to resist not to take these machines to tracks. But not everyone are as lucky as those testers who spend their time, most of it, testing these bikes from dawn to dusk. But here's the catch. I have a 9-to-5 job to focus on, not allowing me to spend most of the time with these beasts on the racetracks. But yeah, I do get some time to spend it on the weekends. But what do I do? Which tires to go for? Here's the thing. Now, I don't regret, because I found some options as easy as my spectacles to switch between track days and highways to make it suitable for both the purposes. Tires like the Pirelli Diablo Supercorsas, or maybe the Metzeler Racetec RRs, or the Michelin Power 6s, which is on this machine, or the Michelin Power Cup 2 are my go-to picks if I have to switch between hyper riding on highways and a little bit of track days in the weekends. This list of tires might be confusing to listen, but if you spend good 5 to 10 minutes of quality time with our tire experts, I'm pretty sure it would make a world of a difference in tire knowledge. In future, if I land a job to test these machines on the racetracks, I swear I would test all of those ranges of slicks and put them to use all day long and night. Now let me throw some light on slicks. Slick tires are specially restricted to use them only in tracks. They also come with a denotation of NHS, which means not for highway service. So if you have fit the slicks on this machine, then definitely you need to load them up on a tow truck and land it directly on the tracks for use. There are a lot of slick tires which is available from Metzeler, Pirelli, Michelin, Bridgestone, Dunlops and lot more. Some of the most used ones in India are like the Pirelli Diablo Superbikes, SE1s, SE2s, SE3s and SE4s. And you also get slicks from Metzeler called the Racetec TD. And you also get slicks from Michelin called the Power Slicks. So if you are looking for track days and if you are sure to put the entire time and energy only to invest on tracks, then slicks is the way to go. I have seen many people touring on these super sport machines, but I would say it's not the right one to go for. But why? Here's the thing. If you really want to tour on these machines, there's a whole new different level of modifications that is needed to have a comfortable tour. But what is it? You can tweak in some suspensions, foot pegs, your seating postures, having gel seats, and also a leaner map to have a comfortable cruise time on highways. Not only that, it is also important to have the right tire for your touring destinations. You can pick in the Michelin Roadtec if you're expecting some rain and also need some hard tires on the center. That will make it last longer, much more durable and much more comfortable. And there are also other options that you can consider, like the Pirelli Angel GTs, which is known as the Gran Turismo series, basically means Grand Touring in Indian language. And there are also other options from Metzeler, like the Roadtec series, which you can consider if you are put in a situation that you definitely need to tour on these machines. Otherwise, the wisest choice is to go for bikes like the F900XR or maybe the S1000XR, which makes whole world of a difference for touring with same kind of engine, a little bit of tweak, and that is more suitable for long distance touring. So consider this advice to be a wiser one if you would like to tour on it. These machines can take whatever comes its way. A little bit of tweaks and a little bit of adjustments, and not to forget, a wiser choice can make whole new world of difference. So next time when you are making a change, make it a wiser choice and an efficient choice. So see you in the next one. Until then, ride safe and share this video to your rider buddy who's planning to change a tire. And don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss the next upcoming videos, which is gonna be more interesting as it goes. So cheers, see you in the next one. Bye bye.